Hey God, how will I survive in a state where I can't even pronounce the name? Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. I'm so sorry I kind of went MIA, but I'm back. So, if you're new here, please do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you've been here, you know my G's, hit the notification bell too. Please. Thank you. So I've been getting a lot of happy when are you posting? Happy when are you posting? Hey, my heart. Oh, thank you. Wow. Well, I'm here now. I'm posting. I'm finally done with my exams, so it's time to post away. So today I'll be talking about my experiences ever since relocating to the United States. I have spent half a decade in this country. Half a decade. Half a decade. Like 5 years, you can look small. That's what I'm saying, half a decade, so you can know the severity of it. Yep. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about my good and bad experiences. And no, I'm not gonna talk about cliche. I'm not gonna talk about the cliche things that you already know. I'm not gonna talk about money doesn't go on tree. We don't pick money on the floor. People, I'm not gonna talk about all that. You know that already. I'm gonna talk about deeper stuff and how, like, my experience, your experience might be different. Don't quote me. Don't say, oh, because I be experienced this, you're gonna experience it. I'm just relaying my experience. So without further ado, so I'm gonna start with it. I'm gonna talk about 3 good things and 3 bad things. And for me, the first good thing that I think I've experienced since relocating here is growth. Obvious growth. I mean, you get to grow everywhere. Growth is constant. But being in this country, I get to see myself grow. I know how I came into this country.
The African man is here.
I came and I know where I am now. I know the things I've been able to achieve. There's ample opportunities here. You know, you're able to get a job, you're able to work, you're able to earn money, and you're able to, you know, get yourself a little something, a little car, a little that. It's really good. And yeah, you already know America. A lot of opportunities. Need I say much? You know what I'm talking about. And then the second good thing is exposure. I love the exposure. I get to see different people from different countries. When I first came here, I didn't know what Haiti was. I didn't even know what Cambodia. I know China, of course. I didn't know any of this. I didn't know any of those places at all. But when I came here, I get to see this. All kinds of countries, all kinds of food. I get to try their food. It opens my mind. Instead of, I grew up in Bariga, Lagos. That is very, like, you know, there's nothing much to say. But coming here, I've gotten to experience so many things, gotten to see so many things without even having to leave the borders of Boston or even America at all, which I think is pretty cool, very interesting. Love it, love that. And the third good thing was seeing the snow. Because I mean, like, if you're from Africa, that is one of the things you should be looking forward to. Seeing the snow. Like, what are you, like, please, you cannot tell me you're not excited for the snow. Come and see the snow. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh my God. I remember when I first saw the snow, people were like texting me, oh, yeah, was it? I'm like, oh. It was so nice. I went outside. I was playing in the snow. Oh my goodness. Good old days. Oh, good old days when I could play in the snow. Yeah, that was such a nice thing to experience. I really hope you get to see such a beautiful sight to behold. I mean, it gets mushy and you have to shovel, which I hate. But now, moving on to the 3 bad things that I don't like. I think the very first one, this is very dear to me. I don't know if you know me, you know I like to talk a lot about mental health. Yeah. nobody talks about the mental and emotional toll relocating takes on you. Relocating in general, but especially to the United States, like, you really don't know what's gonna happen. You're like anxious, you're lonely, especially if you come here to no family, no friends. You come alone, you're gonna have to deal with literally like starting your life all over again. No friends, no family. It's like being in kindergarten again, and you have to start making new friends. And you bump into like friends that don't want to talk to you, friends that think like they're all that, and you bump into things like that. And I think for me, generally, I had anxiety, and my anxiety started when I could not even pronounce Massachusetts. Like, tell me, can you pronounce Massachusetts?
If this was to be in Boston, Massachusetts.
Pronounce it. Like, I say, God, how will I survive in a state where I can't even pronounce the name? How? Where do I begin? Like, I'm not even entered. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Of course, I live under the rock. I still do until now. Hopefully, I'll get out of it soon. The only place I knew in America was New York, California, but Massachusetts. Massa what? Massa what? Yeah, that was so difficult for me. Like, I cannot even pronounce this name. God, are you sure this is what you want from me? Do you really want me to move here? It was such a bittersweet. I was like crying a lot. I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. But I mean, it's been really difficult. But I thank God now. I really thank God. Like, there's been progress. So yeah, a mental toll. And then the second bad thing I don't like about relocating here is expectations. The expectations that people hold of you, especially people back home. They expect, and I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about like in every other ramifications. They expect you to have it all better. Like, if I'm like, oh, I'm actually like dealing with this and I'm dealing with that. And they'll be like, hey, I beg, Sheyi, you're in God's own land. You're in paradise. How dare you? Why are you complaining? And like, but guy, like, it's really hard for me. And they're like, no, Sheyi, like, chill out. Everywhere goes soft very soon, don't worry. But you really like don't see anything being soft. Like, you don't see anybody like actually believing in you because they think like you're all set. That one. And like financially especially. People want you to help financially. And I would say this, help financially. Do it. But don't do it because you want anybody to think you're a good person. Because it's very hard to satisfy people. And if you're helping people financially, especially since it's so hard to find money, if you're helping people financially because you want them to think you're a good person, it will wear you out quick. You will get angry and you will probably like stop sending money in general. So like, just do what you can do. And the expectations are really high, but just the moment you're able to like get a hang of it and kind of realize, I think for me, I had to realize I was literally like on my own. Like, nobody was believing me that I'm actually like going through this and that. Like, it's really not easy relocating, even though it's like they speak English, I speak English, blah blah. Like, it was still like such a big deal. And the third bad thing that I did not like, I saved it for the last because I want to rant. I'm hungry. Don't beg me.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Don't beg me. I don't. But as I was saying, excuse me, was the culture shock. I saved this for last, yeah, because like when I was in Nigeria, I was just Sheyi. I was just Abigail. I was just a person, a human being. But ever since moving here, I became a black woman. I became a black person. I've always been a black person, of course, obviously. But that was not my tag. That was not the title back home. Now it is black, African American. Like, it's gonna take a bit of a time for anybody to actually like see you first before they see your color first before they actually get to see you. So that was like a bit of a shock. And when I came into this country, I was so innocent. Like, oh, we're all one.
Good morning, my neighbors!
I remember when I got here in 2017, there was some writing on the door, some door I'm busting. It says Black Lives Matters. And someone else wrote All Life Matters. And I'm like, yes, all life matters. Like, why did nobody write this? Like, we're all equal, aren't we all equal? Oh. And people back home were like, she help you sit there, like racism. I'm like, it's fine, I'm good, like there's nothing, like why is everybody worried? And then like the more I stayed here, the more I saw placards of Black Lives Matters, Black Lives Matters. And I'm like, in 2017, what did I just get myself into? You know, and like it didn't get any better. And I know it wouldn't get any better. But yeah, that was pretty shocking for me. That and my accent. You know I'm not going to leave this YouTube without talking about this accent. Yes. Calm down, Shay. Calm down. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. It's just that, yeah, like it was so hard for people to understand me. And knowing me, the few times you spent with me, you know that I'm someone that I like to express myself. And if you don't give me the opportunity to express myself, it's a problem. So it's always, sorry, what are you saying? I can't hear you. I don't understand what you're saying. What? And then I have to repeat. The other person is frustrated, I'm frustrated. And I'm like, you know what, forget it. Or I have to fake an accent. And I'm not going to fake accents to communicate with you. I'm so sorry I don't come with captions or subtitles. I'm sorry about that. But I've been speaking English all my life. I'm not speaking French or Portuguese. I'm speaking English to you. I'm pretty sure if I spoke British English or if I spoke like the English, like everybody's gonna be interested in what I have to say. Everybody's gonna say, oh, tell me, what did you just say? But because I speak Nigerian English, sorry, I can't hear you. And now because of the mask, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's because of the mask. No, it's not because of the mask. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but like I've been in situations where I've missed out of opportunities because of my accent. And I'm not going to change it for anybody. This is me. My accent is part of me. It is an accent. I don't think it should be that big a deal. Because I might as well start speaking American accent now if I could. I don't know how to, and I'm not going to fake it. If I can, and you will think I'm American. It's the tag. It's just something you can easily take off. I don't think it should be that big a deal. Accept people for who they are. Let people talk the way they can talk. Like, if I spoke Chinese and I was trying to speak English, okay, I would understand that. But like, I speak English, bro. I speak English. Like, try to understand me. I'm not gonna. I mean, I try to speak slowly and be considerate and all, but at the same time, walk with me. Yeah, walk with me. Open your ears if you have to. Walk with me. But anyway, sorry. I had to rant. But yeah, that's everything I have to talk about today. Hopefully, like, you guys let me know if you've like ever experienced any of this. If you're in the United States or anywhere else in the world, like, let me know if you can relate to what I'm saying. And if you haven't experienced any of this and you cannot relate, I pray you'll be able to relate very soon. I pray to God that you are able to jackpot as soon as possible. Because, my dear, jackpot. Anyways, it was so nice seeing you guys again. I'm not seeing you guys. You guys are seeing me. It is so nice for you guys to see me. Yes, I said it is a privilege and a honor. Be grateful.
Wow.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again. Bye.